Hi Anti-Society, welcome back to the Antisocial Planet, and today we are checking out some more Tower of God, and I really don't know how to feel at this point because we had all of the warm and fuzzies of characters finally coming together after so long, having Bum back together with his friends, and we still have some people who are kind of out doing other things. They might still be on the Archimedes, which seems like maybe might be an issue if the people in charge of the workshop battles are trying to get away, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But lots of characters coming back together, getting to see season 1 characters with season 2 characters. Lororo has finally made contact and is actually sharing plans that he has made since he has been journeying around in the tower. So lots of good things happening, which of course has to be properly ruined by Foog having some kind of plan. So at the moment we have 3 of our characters that have been taken prisoner and are being used as bait for some kind of final battle for Bomb, because of course. So I feel like our momentary peace and happiness that we have gotten is about to very abruptly end as we see the light at the end of the tunnel that they may actually be able to get away on this ship that Lororo has put together for them. So it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Everything will work out fine. Definitely isn't going to result in my heart being ripped out. So let's just read these chapters. All right, we're going all the way back to the prison break, are we? Because I feel like this happened forever ago. How many things have happened between when this happened and now? Uh-oh. You should make a move. Didn't we already have stuff happening? I don't want the workshop battle people to also be making moves because they've been shady this whole time. Oh dear. Who is it? Who's the messenger? They're just like a cloaked silhouette. Did he get his new spear? I like how there's just this side quest of Rock getting a new spear. It's true, you don't need to work for the prize now. You have it. You can't just cut and run again. They've already made a move though, that's it. So it gets me, I'm like, the moves have already been made. We need to get our friends back. Yeah, come again? What? That makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, they're dangerous. I feel like is a bit of an understatement, but I like that we're at least a little bit aware that this might not be the best idea. Like we're just like, I'm sorry, go back. You met who? Yeah, and Bam just like wandered across him and survived, which I think says a lot about who Bam is. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing. I don't know if we want that particular person to be interested in us, but maybe we can learn some things? I don't know. All the powerful people in the tower make me uncomfortable. Yeah, we need to bring everyone, right? Oh dear. This is when it all comes shattering apart. Like Shibitsu's just like, who was here? What? When did that happen? He said them, plural, put the pieces together. Who was with her when you left? I think it's important that there's a bunch more detail in the eyes of the mask at this point. Like this is like true colors. Even though there's literally a mask separating the person's face from like us as the audience, you can see more in the eyes, which is like more of what he's saying in this moment is true to character. So we kind of have like different, like them kind of separated. Are we gonna have to like choose who to go after? But like we got friends now so they can help out. Oh, he's gotta go back to where the needle was? It's like, long story. Oh yeah, I guess they don't know that she's Foog. Gosh, I'm trying to keep up with the stuff that people don't know. Like the amount of time that has passed between what happened, even like beginning of season 2 and now, is monumental. And I'm like, wait, hang on, who knows stuff and who doesn't? I like the reminder. It's like, who knew that? Shibitsu didn't. Some other people know. My head hurts trying to think of all the web of like, who knows what stuff. I love that Raptor immediately is like, so Oryang's with her, so we need to go save him. Yes, friendship. I love that they're friends. Kun making notes. He's like, I'm gonna store this away for later because it's probably gonna be important for me to figure stuff out. I feel like Shibitsu's still just trying to keep up. Oh, it's definitely a setup. They're not gonna just like let you leave. Like the whole like, oh, if you win, I'll forfeit. Like I'll lose the game and that'll be it. Like I don't believe it. He's not gonna leave. His friends are here, and he's decided to put his foot down about that. I like how everyone else is like arguing because it's just like, there's no point. It's the best thing to do is just come up with a plan where we all get out of this alive. Oh, are we teaming up? Are we going to the original 3? Is that gonna be the original team? I'm too excited. I just want to see them all working together again. Okay, so they're gonna go get Haran, and then they're gonna split up to get the other 2. Like everyone's just like, hang on, are we not gonna talk about this? And Gun's like, no. Plan made, we're doing this. Okay, 30 minutes. We can do a lot in 30 minutes. I believe in us. We'll figure it out. We got like a teleporter thing here. We got a human ignition weapon with like a needle thing. You know, we got, some of them can fly. We can figure this out. I like how Ku's just like, all right, we'll split up. You go here, you go here, you do this. And then Shibitsu's like, you physically can't do this in the amount of time that you have. I like how Ku's just like, no, we're going with you. Yeah, they're never gonna leave him again. Like, he's gonna be like, I don't know, maybe I should do this on my own. They're gonna be like, Like, honestly, I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at this point if, like, the next time they have to, like, room somewhere, they have, like, a bunk bed for all of them. Because Kun and Rock are just like, keep my eye on you. There's no way you're getting away this time. Ooh, okay, she maybe summoned. Are we talking about Endorsi? Because we had some information about that earlier. Oh, there? Multiple? Who's it gonna be? I know I can just keep scrolling, but like, I'm too excited because we're finally getting everyone together and I'm just like, oh, he's definitely coming. He's done that whole like, they're my friends. It's true. Ooh, I like the little like, looking up at what's happening. Oh, we saw that before. Yeah, the like bubble transport thing we saw before. Definitely Endorsi coming in full rage. Love the new outfit. Love the pure rage. My girl is back. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy to be seeing so much of the team back and like true to form, right? Like it wasn't just getting to see them like we did earlier in the season. It's like getting to see them where they're not like weighed down by the fact that they're grieving Bomb being killed and like all of them dealing with that in a different way. Now it's like they know that Bomb's alive and now they're just like, all right, we're a team again. We're all together and you hurt my friend. So you have to pay. It's beautiful. The bead of sweat of like, oh no. Yes, that's how you should feel about Endorsi storming in. Yeah, he's got some other stuff that he's doing. I'm so happy. I'm just gonna like hold on to this little like this core of happiness that I have right now because I know it's not gonna last. And I'm just gonna try and keep this joy for as long as possible because I'm sure it will be very forcefully taken from me. I want to see Rock's new spear. I want to know what he picked out. I'm still on edge about the whole Emily thing though. Yeah, good Kun, be suspicious of it. Cause me too. I think it like whatever this Emily entity is, because we have like kind of the physical form of Emily that we've had hints of before, but I don't know how much of that is like actually whatever this program is that they're interacting with. But I think like the Emily program like wants them to be dependent on Emily and then can have control because information is power. So be suspicious. Yeah. Agreed. Don't trust that face. Is he trying to figure out a spear? Cutie. I like this plan. I like that it's all coming together. Look at the team being back. Holding on to my joy. Oh, yeah, okay. There is people in danger and being hurt as well. It's so weird to see her being so beat up. And like, I still feel like she's got a plan of some kind. There's something going on that is gonna flip this. I don't believe that she doesn't have some kind of backup plan. And like another backup plan. She's too smart for it. The poor guard that like got beat up outside. There's a bunch of them freaking out because of what's going on. Oh, we have some other members. We have some other people around. We haven't like checked in on some of the other teammates in forever. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I was like, who is it? Is Lorraine just like hanging out? You're just sticking with Lororo for a bit? Which I feel like they probably should take Beta with them. Just because like leaving him there seems like a really cruel thing to do because he's probably gonna get locked up again, if not terminated. But don't act like you have feelings, Miss Sophia. Not that I'm salty, but I am. What do we do after a month though? I'm sorry. Time out. You are exactly like the children you experimented on, and that's supposed to make me like you more? Absolutely not. You weren't like, oh, this could have been me, and decided to like not torture kids. It's messed up. Really? That's your motivation. Your motivation is, if I can make them strong, then they can defend themselves. But to make them strong, you're gonna like treat them horrifically and a bunch of them are gonna die. You never thought that like maybe you could just have shown them like compassion? Done some charity work? Maybe? You could have opened up an orphanage where you weren't like an awful person and actually took care of the kids that lived there. This is me just like spitballing the first things that came to mind. But no, we were like, let's experiment on some kids and give them like weird powers that like completely invade their body and leave them with trauma forever. Okay. You were definitely wrong. I feel like wrong, not quite the strongest word I would use, but it's not necessarily incorrect. Yeah, see, like, treating them like people was the good part, right? It was like, it's not like, oh, they weren't strong enough, they weren't perfect enough to be these like weapons to defend themselves. The thing that brought them joy and that like truly breaks them is that they were treated like people and then had it taken away, right? Like if you had just treated them like they were human beings, like when you gave them names and you were nice to them, instead of treating them like experiments or weapons or whatever, then they would have been a lot better off. It's almost as if being nice to people is the best thing you can do for them. Look, I'm not good at reading people. I'm not always the best at like knowing what people are thinking and feeling, but like you didn't know that they were gonna be unhappy with the way that they were being treated? Ma'am, have you never met another person? I don't feel bad for her. I know they're trying to make me compassionate and I'm just like, huh, no. What about, are there other kids? Oh, okay, we've redirected our rage to Casino. I'm not as mad about that, but I feel like it's the wrong way to manage our feelings. He did have something to do with what was going on, but I feel like that might be like just Casino being like, I don't want to leave this person here, especially someone who has the same kind of rage that he feels towards the whole system, right? I feel like Casino has a similar feeling to Oryang of like, oh, there's another kid here who was experimented on the way we were. Let's get him out because he shouldn't be there. Is he also the messenger that we got sent before that's dealing with the workshop battle people? Are we calling Bomb our boyfriend? Does he know? Is he consented? Has there been a conversation about that one? I like the pure delusion. The pure delusion about it. You know what? Whatever can keep your enemies off balance. Like Kohazit's just like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Oh my gosh, okay. We went immediately to like ripping off someone's face. Endorsi, deep breaths. Oof. The dead look in her eyes, but also, do not bring up Anak's mom. Danger, danger. You have poked the bear. Oof. Went right for the head, huh? I love the confident smirk though. I was thinking, I was like, I think he got a hit in. She got this though. I believe in Endorsi. She's fueled by pure rage and delusion. You know, everyone is also shocked. Oh yeah, no, that would definitely make me a little bit wide-eyed too. Okay. Weird shadow creature that we're about to fight. It's probably gonna be fine. Well, we're back to being stressed. I did feel like most of those chapters, for me at least, were a lot more on the like positive side because it's just like getting to see all of them together and getting to see them in a way that doesn't have all of this darkness clouding over it, because we've gotten to see like Kun and Rock and Shibitsu and Endorsi like throughout the season, especially with the workshop battles. We've gotten to see all of these characters again, but we haven't gotten to see them without this shadow hanging over the whole thing. Even like Team Sweet and Sour, ever since Oryang and Bomb left, there's been this weight to the group that they just haven't been able to shake because they're missing these pieces. So the more of these people coming together, the more it feels, there's like this joy to it, because like when they're together it feels right and it feels like they can make up for each other's weak points and like the things that they aren't as good at or that they just don't like excel at, and that they can rely on each other, like just like having trust is a great thing at this point. Like the amount of betrayals and like backstabbings and using people's plans against each other that we've had in this season, and it's just nice to like have a bunch of characters around that I'm like, I care for all of you and you're all good and you're going to help out each other and I can trust you, and it's great, even though some of the characters are a little bit morally gray, we might say. I feel like all of the characters are like that now, but it's nice to have a moment where it feels like it's might work out and that everyone is kind of working together. Like for so long I've been waiting for all these characters to come together and like have a master plan and be able to work together, like be their own mini army in the tower and just like cause havoc, and I'm here for it. Like I can't wait for them to like come up with more intense plans that are gonna have like way more of an impact. At the moment they're just kind of in like survival mode. They're just trying to quickly adapt to what's happening and figure a way out of the situation, but like the moment they sit down and they're like, master plan, what are we doing? I think it's gonna be epic. So I'm gonna hold on to my kernel of joy and excitement, because I feel like it will not be long lasting, especially since it seems like we're going up against some pretty powerful Foog members. We have like a weird shadowy creature thing happening with Reflectio at this moment, so that'll be something for us to deal with, but at least we have our core 3 team back. I'm just gonna hold on to the happiness for as long as I can, so I hope you enjoyed reading those chapters along with me. You can click this playlist to go see my previous reactions, or you can subscribe so you miss next time I post a Tower of God reaction, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!